guys, it's Elle. So I thought I would do a Naya Rivera look for you guys today. She recently went to the GLAAD Awards and I thought she looked stunning. So I wanted to recreate her look. So here it is. Great kind of purple. It'll look good with almost every single eye color. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to put our foundation on last. We're just going to start with our eye prep. And I'm just going to use the primer that I've been using recently by OFRA. And I'm just going to work this into the whole lid. And Naya's look in this is just so beautiful and ethereal. It has a great plum tone to it to really complement her dress because it's like this beautiful nudie purple color. So her makeup just goes perfectly with it. Alright, so we're going to start with a matte white shadow all over the lid from base to brow. And really this look is all about the lashes. So now we're going to start in with our Chanel palette, and it is in number 39. And we're going to start with this kind of darker lavender color right here, or eggplant color. And we're going to use it on a pretty fluffy brush. And we're just going to define the crease, and we're going to pull this look out quite a bit. Because her eyes are the most beautiful almond shape. And her makeup artist really plays with that and brings her eyeshadow out quite far. And her eyeshadow kind of goes up at a point at the end, so we're going to take our guideline from our bottom lash line and go straight out, just like we would do with eyeliner, and blend that in. Alright, we're going to pull that dark color underneath the eye just a little bit more. Her eye makeup is not too smoky. But it definitely has some definition down here that I really want to get right. Okay, we're still working with the same color, just different brushes to get different intensities. And I really want this outer crease right here, outer corner, to be intense, so I'm taking a little synthetic brush. See how that really deepens up the corner? In the same palette, we're just going to take our brush and go into this color right here, which is a little bit lighter lavender color with some shimmer to it. And we're going to put this right here where the eggplant meets the cream color we put on, and just start to blend this together. And we're going to go ahead and complete the crease with this color. You can see we didn't take the darkest color in as far because I wanted to complete it with this kind of great lilac color. Lilac is almost like a lilac gray color. It's really beautiful. And again, just blending it. Alright, now I'm going to go into one of my Tom Ford palettes, and I'm going to go with this color right here. And it is also in that same family, that steely purple color. And we're just going to intensify the outer corner a little bit with this color. See, it has a little more purple tone to it. And I want this to be a bit shimmery. And then I'm going to take this kind of gold color here and put my finger in it actually. And I'm going to place it right here in the center of my eye. There we go. I find that this color by Tom Ford has a tendency to go on better with your finger. There you go, adds a little sparkle. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of this color right here, just a dab, I mean ever so slightly on the edge of my brush, tap it off, and I'm just going to kind of go on the outside of this color on the outside of my eye and just start to blend everything together. It's going to add that ethereal look to the end of the makeup. Now I'm going to take this soft lilac color from Makeup Forever, and we're going to put that in the center, or we're going to put that by the tear duct of our eye, just lightly. And down below. All right, so now we're gonna tight line the top of our eye and the bottom. And we're just gonna use our gel eyeliner. I'm gonna take a little bit of the black eyeliner that I used for the bottom inner side waterline, which is a pencil by Meryl Norman, black. And I'm just gonna kind of smoke this up on the bottom, just ever so slightly. And then on the top, we're just gonna finish with a really nice, simple, small cat liner. All right, so there we go. Now time for the lashes. She has big, big lashes on, so we're gonna use these by Elle Leary. They're 202. Key with these though is to make sure that you measure them properly. That they're not too big. And with these double lashes, it's good to put glue on them and then take them in your fingers like this and kind of work them back and forth like this into like a U shape. So they can kind of get to this shape and work them out because they've been in a box forever, so we want them to be in the shape of our eye. All right, so now while that's drying, we're just gonna apply our foundation. I'm gonna use a stippling brush by Real Techniques and my YSL foundation. I'm gonna buff that into the skin. She has a beautiful bronze cheek, so we're gonna go in with both of these colors here. It's OFRA Pro, or Ofra Pro. And we're gonna start with the darkest one. She has this great sculpted cheek, so we're just gonna come in here and sculpt the cheek out. Perfect. A little bit of highlighter up here. And some, grab your favorite pink blush. I'm using this one out of the palette. All right, so now we're gonna use just a little bit of concealer. And this one's by Chanel, it's in number 20. Now we're just going to use a little bit of my face powder in the center of my face, just to take away a little bit of the shine, but not get rid of it completely. One more coat of mascara on the bottom. And her lip is actually pretty brown. It's this kind of brown nude matte color. So I'm going to go in with a Makeup Forever pencil in 3C. And I'm going to fill the whole lip in. I love these pencils because they're pretty creamy. And then I'm just going to tap a little bit of the Stila convertible color in 15, just in the center. Just to give it a little bit of moisture. And poutiness in the middle. All right, so there it is. This is the final look that Naya wore to the GLAAD Awards. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe and make sure you check in every Monday and Thursday. That's when I post new videos. And I have a couple contests coming up and a new series coming up over the next couple weeks that I'm excited to share with you. So don't forget to subscribe, and thank you guys so much again for watching. Lots of love from my house to yours. See you on the next one. Bye.